Man, what it do, man? This is your boy North End Floyd, man, with another episode, man. This is the kickback, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Dang, why my dog always wild out soon as I jump on the live, man? But this episode 99, man, and you know what I'm saying? This show right here, I had to come here, boy. Come here. He wilding out. So this show right here, I had to let it breathe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And because people was man, they was really anticipating this show, man. You know what I'm saying? What a man really wants from a woman and stuff. Excuse me, man. My dog is just wilding. I think he want to go outside though, but he ain't finna go outside right now. He waited a little too late, but you know what I'm saying? I got my boy Cornbread back on the show. You know what I'm saying? He's a familiar guest. I got Mr. Stacy Lewis. He been on the show before. You know what I'm saying? I think it was last year, Stacy, because I think my Facebook memories popped up maybe like a few weeks ago, and we seen you on there and stuff like that. But man, how you feeling, Cornbread? What's good with you?
I'm chilling right now, man. I'm just relaxing, chilling. How are you?
Man, you know what I'm saying? Everything 100 on this end, man. Off for the weekend, just chilling, man. Just you know what I'm saying? Just taking it easy, man. Seeing what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Was gonna go to the zoo, but I don't know now. You know what I'm saying? It's up in the air. You know what I'm saying? But it
Hey, you
is
gotta
what
go
it
to
is.
the parade tomorrow, bro.
I heard about the parade, man. You know what I'm
Five
saying?
o'clock.
It's gonna be it's gonna be a Jeep you know what I'm saying, the Beaumont Jeep Club. They plan on swinging through there. And if I don't hit that zoo, I think I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, take the doors off and go through there, you know what I'm saying, and celebrate BU. It's the basketball parade, right? They celebrate,
Absolutely.
yeah, so you know what I'm saying, that seemed like that might be the lick right there. Yeah, man. So man, how y'all feel about this how y'all feel about this show, man? How y'all feel about you know what I'm saying, the anticipation, man, the ladies, a lot of females might not like what we discuss, they might not like what we hear, but I always tell them, if y'all don't like the opinions of or the comments, that people be posting, you can call 409-233-0017, man, if y'all not feeling nothing we're saying. So if y'all feel that way, don't hesitate to call. Don't be scared to call. You don't have to say your real name. You don't have to say, what I'm saying, where you from. You know what I'm saying? Just come on and chop it up and vibe and give your perspective on what we talking about, man. So I mean, we talking about what a man wants in a woman, you know what I'm saying? And this show is not to knock the ladies or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? It's just our perspective, three different men saying what we prefer and what we like in a woman. You know what I'm saying? So ladies, don't be getting on here all angry and violent and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, just call. And man, we finna dive up into this, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a good 7, 8 different subjects. You know what I'm saying? We can discuss. And we go jump into the first one, man. As far as intimacy, man. You know what I'm saying? So God dang, man. Boys didn't give me a chance. They didn't give me a chance. Hello, guest. Hold on, Colin.
Ooh,
Let me get you right, because you know what I'm saying.
ooh.
Hold on. Let me get my stuff right, man. Hold on, Colin. I got my dog on here and everything, man. So, but dang, it won't let me switch over. Hold on. Let me get it straight. Uh, it's not letting me connect. I don't know why it's not letting me connect. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I don't know why it didn't let me connect, but dang, man, the caller already uh they already jumping on the thing, man.
It's a hot
Hold on, caller. We finna discuss intimacy and all that. So let me get my little thing together and stuff to make it's okay. Let's see. Okay, there we go. There we go, caller. Hello, caller.
Mm-hmm. You got it?
Yeah,
I'm
we
listening.
we all good. Call, hey, caller. You didn't even give me a chance to say the first question. It was intimacy. But how you doing? Where you calling from? What's
All
good?
I needed was the title.
You just needed a title. And who am I talking to?
I just needed the title. You actually talking to Sonny.
Mm, Sunny.
Mm,
Is this Sunny from the Sunny and Rain podcast?
of course it is.
What's good? So we was talking about intimacy. I didn't even let the guys get to the thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but we was finna talk. So I mean, do you want to go, or do you want to listen to one of the guys say how they feel about intimacy and
It's
what they?
it's either or, but the one
Ooh,
thing I did want to put out there, and this is just coming from real life experience, with some, not all, because every man is different, just like every woman is different.
yes, ma'am.
But 9 out of 10, what some men say they want, they actually don't want. Especially in this day and age, they say they want the submissive woman. They want
Mm,
the woman that's going to stay at home, cook, clean, take care of the family. And I know already people already get slack when they hear the word submissive.
mm-hmm,
Especially, me, I don't like the word submissive because in some men's mind, submissive actually means, I'm gonna let him take the reign. I'm gonna let him drive. But the moment he feel like he can't drive, then I'm gonna take the wheel. But some men think that when it comes to being submissive, it's basically like she bowing down, she do what I say, and this and that. So that submissive word is like it's like a double edged sword in a way.
mm,
You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
But the thing that I want to speak on is that some men they always say, they want that good woman at home, this and that, whatever. Just go ahead and be my little wife, be my little woman.
Mm-hmm.
They really don't want that. They want a woman about her bag. They want a
Ooh,
woman that's inspirational because she gonna inspire him to be something. She want a woman that's a businesswoman or a go getter. She go to work every day. Somebody that's got gumption in her. I
okay.
feel like that's what a man really want because honestly, and it just comes from females that I know, the girls that I know that are the little wife, housewife, the woman at the house. Unfortunately, they get cheated on, and the woman that they get cheated on with is the one that owns 2 businesses, on working on her master's degree. She don't mind taking trips. She don't mind handling her business because
Mm,
he's inspired about her. Because he's like, dang, she want to be in my life, but she technically don't need me in her life.
do you think this is what a guy wants?
So most like 50-50.
50-50.
Yeah.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I hear sometimes that guy that's established and doing his thing or whatever the case might be,
Mm-hmm.
he usually goes
Yeah.
after the woman that's gonna, what I'm saying, that's gonna satisfy
Be
him.
dependent.
Well, not dependent, but satisfy him. I mean, we is talking about intimacy, so I'm just gonna stick to
Mm-hmm.
the intimacy part as far as maybe that lady you saying the woman that has 2 businesses and doing her thing, she might not have time to provide that intimacy for that guy. Uh, and
But the thing is, you make time for what you want, correct?
you do make time for
And
what you want,
intimacy comes in different shapes and forms. Intimacy is just not sexual. Intimacy can be mental, spiritual, the whole nine.
but that woman that has two
Right or
jobs, that's
wrong.
doing her thing, 2 businesses and doing all that, does she really got time for that man? Is she really being submissive to that man like that? Because she got two
Why
businesses
would
and
she need to be
she
submissive?
why not?
What you mean? Why not? Are we actually any? I mean, come on now. Have you ever heard a female say, "Hey, Joe, would you like to be submissive towards me?" Negative. You've never heard that. Even if she got 2 jobs, even if she going to school, if she really wants a man, she'll make time for that man. Just like if that man really want her, he'll make time for her. Even if he's doing 2 Fortune 500 clubs, type thing. If he's handling his business, if he doing what a boss do, if he really want that woman, won't you think he make time for her?
I mean, yeah, he would definitely make time for her, but she needs to
All
understand
right,
too.
what's
But do you think?
good for the goose is good for the gander.
Okay, so you don't like the word submissive, right?
Negative. I do not.
You do not. So
Mm-mm.
so you're submissive to your man, right?
No,
Why?
no.
Why? You want
I don't
you
because,
want
like I
your you
told you,
want
different
man
definitions of submissive.
you want your man to be submissive to you, but you don't want to be submissive to your man.
I don't want my man to be submissive to me. You'll never hear me say that.
Okay. What do you
Yeah,
want?
if I wanted a man to be submissive, then I might as well, well, I don't know if I can cuss on here, but
You can,
no,
cause
I
you
don't want
could
no man to
cuss.
be submissive
Just
to
be
me.
lightly. You could lightly cuss on him.
If
Excuse.
you want a
I'm
man to
sorry,
be
mom.
submissive, you want a man to be a bitch, and I'm not having that. No.
My boy
So the
DK.
thing is, people nowadays are trying to find soulmates. At least that's what they figure that they're trying to do. But for me personally, I'm not trying to find a soulmate. I don't want a soulmate. I want a contender. I want somebody that we both go on the war. We both gonna come out triumphant. You sitting there trying to get your master's, then guess what? I'm gonna try to get my doctorate. Just like you clock in, I'm gonna clock in. Just like you putting something in the savings account for us to build to become more, then I'm gonna do it too. We should be equal, not one bigger or greater than the next.
My boy DK Westbrook said a man wants his woman to be a freak and not just sometimes a sex partner.
Okay, now we need to figure out who's a boy and who's a man. So boys talk like that.
Oh, okay. Boys talk like that.
Yeah. If you gonna always talk with, if you gonna always start talking with your penis, then that's a boy.
Okay. Okay, you know what I'm saying? If that's how you feel. And I like your opinion. You're holding your ground down for the ladies. The ladies like a lot of ladies are liking what you're speaking right now. But uh Cornbread Stacy,
okay,
how do you
take this for example, and I'm gonna leave it just like this.
Okay.
Say a man do want a woman that's submissive or whatever, right? And he holding it down the house, he's paying the bills, he doing this, and he doing what a man do. Hypothetically, what if he get injured? What if he died? What if something happened to where he can't hold the house, but he got little Miss Susie being submissive at the house? She can't sit there and say, "Oh, baby, I know you broke off your legs or whatever, but you know what? I got it. Don't worry, ain't nothing getting shut off. Mortgage still gonna get paid. I'ma handle up." She can't do that if she's submissive. She can't do that if she's the little wife at home.
She can't do that. Hold on. What? So you mean because she's submissive, she doesn't have a job and she's a stay-home mom or something?
No, it's not about having a job or a stay-home mom. When a woman is submissive, she is technically dependent. So he doing everything. He basically is the man of the house. He holding it down, and she basically just a little woman. But the moment all hell break loose, if something happens technically where he can't handle his business, he needs to have a woman on his side that he knows if all hell break loose, she got it. We ain't gonna miss no mortgage payment. Everybody's gonna get fed. We still gonna eat.
I understand that, but I mean, I hear a lot of women talking about they're submissive to the right man. The right man. They'll be to the right man.
What is it? Now the right man? I mean,
the right man.
What is that in 2022?
It's whatever the right man is for you. I mean, it's all all different for women. That could be a tall man, that could be a short man, that could be, what I'm saying, it could be to each his own.
Okay, I'll let you have the flow.
I'm just saying, it's all different. You have your different likes in a man and perspectives, and it might be different from one of the viewers like Ashley Nicole. Yeah, so but since I have you on here,
yes.
Why don't you plug your podcast since you're on here, and you didn't even give the guys a chance to even respond to the question when
I'm so sorry.
No, I'm just saying we finna get to the topic and bam, you just jumped out the gate. I'm not mad at you at all, but I'm just saying, why don't you let the people know who you are, what's your podcast? They might wanna tap in and hear some more.
Okay. Hey, everyone. Sorry, I'm actually driving. No, don't drive and talk on the phone at the same time. But this is Sunny with Sunny and Rain Podcast. And just wanted to go ahead and get up and talk on the topic before I get out in these streets on a Friday.
So you outside?
Oh, I'm outside. I ain't even on the porch or the sidewalk. I'm outside.
You outside till you find that right one?
No, I'm actually just going down and have a drink with the girls.
Will the right one keep you inside?
Nope.
Okay. I mean,
I wouldn't even. Yeah, don't use me as an example. I'm not a good example.
I'll just answer the question.
Mm-hmm.
But
go ahead and do your show.
I appreciate you, and I thank you for calling. You know what I'm saying, and just have a few drinks because you got to get home.
Oh yeah, got you covered.
All right, now. So, guys, man, what y'all thought about that call? What y'all thought about her opinions on submissive and she don't want to submissive. She don't want to be submissive to a man.
It's just like I said, it echoes the same thoughts and the mindset of many women within this area. You
Oh,
say listen to them, they get triggered.
you think she got triggered from the
A
submissive word? She don't like the word.
lot of women do get triggered. I've had a woman tell me that that word triggers her, and
Mm,
and she just said it. So that actually makes her the second one in less than a week to tell me that. So it only echoes the mindset of majority of the women out here, which is what I said in the beginning. You know, we can explain it, but they still not gonna get it. They're still gonna be upset. What
mm.
can what can we do about it?
She says she's outside, and even the right man will not keep her inside.
Yeah, and I laughed when I heard that.
Mm. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? She doing the thing. Stacy, I see you. Stacy, I see you over there smiling. I see you over there. I seen your facial remarks on some of her replies and opinions on different things, man. How do you feel about that?
Hey man, I personally just believe that it's still ingrained in the man to choose a woman. So, um, whoever she may be, or if anybody that's like that, I mean, that draws a particular type of guy. So, for
Mm,
me, it wouldn't draw me. You know, I don't believe it should be something women should be triggered or be scared of. I mean, it's something you should actually embrace. But I will say that if you're selected by the wrong person and you choose to have a relationship with him, then submission can be hard. I mean, we all have a choice in this. You know, if the guy reaches out and he chooses to date you, whatever it may be, you have the option to accept or reject. So I don't think
mm,
submission should be something that we should be afraid of doing. And submission goes both ways. I disagree with that. I disagree that submission goes both ways.
mm,
If we just talking about the man, I saw someone put earlier that the man is the foundation, and I wholeheartedly agree with that. You know, uh, God created man first, and a man is supposed to be the leader of his household. So submission is not supposed to go both ways.
mm. Like that, man. Talk to him. I think somebody even said that as far as about the Yolanda Smith said men are the foundation. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Even a few ladies are saying, you know what I'm saying, men on the foundation and stuff like that. But I mean, we was talking about intimacy. She kind of got off the topic a little bit and stuff like that. So intimacy. And DK kind of chimed in on that, you know what I'm saying, as far as he said that, you know, a man wants a freak in a bed. And she said that that was a little boy talking. Little boys talk like that. And I think I'm gonna disagree with that. You know what I'm saying? And if that's what a man wants, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, men choose the women. So if
exactly.
that's what that man wants, then I mean, hey, you know, and we always hear females talking about this, especially the songs that are getting played now. They're talking about the freak, they doing this, they going to the clubs, they twerking, they doing all this. I mean, they're giving off that image. So as far as you know, being a freak, I think I mean you could define that a little bit as to what a freak is, you know what I'm saying? It might be just natural for some people. But I think he is right. I think a man, I'm just speaking on my experience or you know, opinion that you don't want somebody that's boring in bed, you know? You don't
Right.
want to, you know, get in bed and they not trying to do this and that and you know what I'm saying? They just, you know, they're not fun. They just lay there or whatever. Um, I think that is true because if what you're not doing, that man might venture off if he's not strong enough or if he's, you know, he's being unsatisfied. He might venture off to some lady that's just trying to do whatever. So, I mean, it happens a lot, unfortunately, but I think you should cater to your partner's needs if you truly care about that person. Now, some stuff it might be a little wild. I understand that, but I mean, sometimes in a relationship you got to make things work. So y'all thinking about the intimacy part, man?
Well, as far as intimacy is concerned, how am I going to say this? A man wants a woman who is a freak in the sheets and classy in the streets. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
as far as men out there, any advice? Don't do nothing that's going to degrade or humiliate yourself for the appeasement of a woman. You see a lot of dudes these days have no problem with being suckers and simps for in their adoration, and that's not cool. And I'm here to say that you should not be a simp or a sucker. You should be yourself. And if she's not satisfied with you being yourself, you need to move around and find somebody who will accept you for yourself.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I don't like the guys that's. I'm not gonna say I don't like, but the men that's on Facebook or social media that's promoting like they tongue game and always posting sexual type of things on Facebook. I think those are the guys that they're always single. They never get nobody to bite on the post. You know, and,
It's
and, and
advertisement. It's nothing different than you getting on TikTok and you seeing a woman bent over before you see her face.
yeah,
It's
facts.
advertisement. You know what I'm saying? The only difference between what you said and what I said is nobody bites on the post that you're talking about, but it's 1,000 people biting on this post that I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Saying so, and I look at that and I say, damn, is this what women do today? This is, if you ask me, it's not acceptable. If you're in a relationship and this is what you do, this is how you spend your free time, you shouldn't be in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You're advertising your sexual game or your sexual tidbits on social media. I don't know what to say about that, man.
Ladonna
Like
said they're normally the men who can't perform. Mm.
that's true too. That is true too.
Yep. They always single. I mean, if you're single all the time and you posting this, why are you still single? That's for men and women because women be posting some stuff too. There's some females that's always posting some sexual memes and all that. And why is you still single? You've been posting these memes for over a year,
Well,
6 months.
I will say that it's a little bit harder for average men to get a woman these days because majority of women want this exclusive group of men that is not that many of, and that leaves a lot of average men out to dry, so to speak. So that could explain why there's a guy who might post all this sexual stuff and who is single, who is actually, I guess, trying to meet somebody, and maybe he's going about it the wrong way. But that could explain that because it's easy for a woman to get action. She can get action
Mm,
with in a
she
relationship
can.
or whether she's single. So that's the truth.
What do you think about it, Stacy? Man, what are you thinking about as far as intimacy, as far as what a man needs or prefers?
Man, a man needs his needs to be met. Uh,
Mm.
I'm not really getting into like much of the sex game about lazy sex or anything else like that. But
Okay.
what I will say is that a man, whenever he has a need to have sex, he wants no resistance. He wants full acceptance, right?
Okay. Okay.
Uh, Now, when a man and a woman are meeting up and they're talking, I mean that's something that should be discussed early on. You know,
Mm-hmm.
how often? Does it have to happen multiple times a day? Uh, or are you once a week, once a month, things like that? You know, when entices your sex drive, or because one of the things that when you really get intimate in the conversation is, you know, if this turns you off, then this will make you stray away, make you go towards something, But that goes to say that as well, that you can't expect to be with something that you enticed by just that's more superficial, and
Facts.
then expect for that person to be something that she is not, and that goes on
Mhm.
both sides.
True that. And Miss Michelle, I'm sorry if I said that wrong. She said intimacy is deeper than sex. It is definitely deeper than sex. Um, being mentally stimulated. I think the older you get, I think you've been through you, let me say it. Just say it. I know my mom will kill me for it, but anyway, you've been through the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You've been through you know what I'm saying, the people that play games and stuff like that, and you want to be more mentally stimulated. You know what I'm saying? Sex is, like you said, with females, it comes easy. It comes easy for them with sex, as far as they could get it from anybody. You know what I'm saying? But being mentally stimulated, that's a little bit deeper than that. It takes a little bit more effort for that guy to mentally stimulate that person. So I kind of feel what she's saying as far as intimacy is more deeper than sex. Because mentally it does play a big part.
But I disagree with you there, Floyd,
Why you say that?
because I mean you say that women can get it from anyone, and that's not true. That's not true.
It's
Because right
always gonna be
now,
some.
no, 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 brother, no. Right now, cornbread, anybody can get it. Anybody
Man,
right now
look,
can
one.
get it. Cornbread, I'm telling you,
Uh,
cornbread. Anybody can get it from you right now. Anybody,
Anybody can get it from who?
anybody,
A female, yeah.
any female, any female.
if she, if she,
It's not hard for them to get it.
No, no,
It's not,
no. No. I'm asking a question. Can they get it from you?
can they get
Any
it from me?
female.
Oh, hell no.
no, I'm not
See,
saying.
okay, so no, 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 but no, we gotta be real about it. So my thing is this: like, there's always a preference. There's always a preference. Some
Right.
people you would not spend the time with, and some people just completely just do not turn you on, right? And of
Right.
course, I agree with mental intimacy, because once that's gone, you really get to see some people for who they are. Actually, it may actually make you like people more when you see that someone can carry a conversation,
Mm-hmm.
you know, who's been less attractive. At least I've experienced that in my life.
Yeah, I mean to hold a conversation, because what I'm saying, like, some guys, they can't hold a conversation. They just got the looks, but when they open their mouth and talk, it's like, you know what I'm saying. So definitely holding a conversation is going to put you in the game, but it depends on that lady's preference though, because some females, they might think like, I could coach him. He might not speak well, but he look good. He got it going on. I could coach him or whatever. So I mean, it just depends on your preference on stuff that um man, Ken walling out. I'm not even gonna bring up Ken's comments, man. I'm just gonna let them flow. I'm just gonna let them flow. But man, let's keep it moving, because dang, that's only the first topic. This is the first topic. We almost 30 minutes in, man. Let's go to emotional support. What y'all feel about emotional support, man, as far as like what a man wants from a female?
I go first on this one. Man, this is huge.
Mm,
I think nowadays we've we've started to die down the belief that men are just supposed to be this tough, hardball thing. We start to open up and more into mental health. We're allowing men to become more open with their feelings and how the world treats them, because then we have
mm-hmm,
so much more resources and exposure. Um, when it comes down to it, you know, really being a man doesn't really have too many outlets. We know that women, they usually have their girlfriends, best friends who they can always vent to, talk to when they go through issues. But men, because we've always been raised to be a man about certain things, we usually keep it in, and that
mm-hmm.
usually would make us explode. But to really be connected with another partner, where she takes you at your most vulnerable state and still sees you as a man and doesn't hold it against you, man, that's rare but needed.
That's true. I mean, emotional support, man. I'm just gonna say it's very important. It's one of the most important things a female can do. I'm not gonna lie. My wife, emotional support from her got me through a lot of things, man. I don't know where I would be if she didn't provide that emotional support. Because, like you said, we don't really have men don't really have nowhere to turn to. I mean, we got a lot of homeboys out there, but man, I mean, it's kind of hard to provide. I mean, to talk to our homies on that type of level. I mean, you might have a few, but we really don't have those type of male friends. We can be like, man, what I'm saying, as far as the support emotionally, or whatever. But as far as like my wife providing that, man, so I probably wouldn't even be talking to y'all right now if it wasn't for her providing emotional support through the the tough times that I had. So I think as far as a woman to be there for your man or the guy who you talking to emotionally support them and have their back, that is one of the top things you can do as far as you know what I'm saying? Just being there, man. I mean, we could go on and on about that. Cornbread, what you think about emotional support from a female? Because to be honest with you, not to stop you from talking, if you can't provide no emotional support, if you can't be there, if you just, I mean, I can see where your mind hitting or whatever. I don't want you. That's the quickest way to just be dismissed, in my point of view.
Well, I'm gonna say this: it's good if you get it, and if you in the city of Beaumont and you consider yourself lucky,
you
because
you really you really you really get
everybody
on these females in this area.
everybody won't get it. And I'm
Mm,
sorry to be like that, but I'm just being honest. Everybody's not gonna get it.
mhm.
Everybody's not gonna get it. So if you get it, or if anybody out there watching has it, consider yourself lucky. Consider yourself very lucky, because
Corn,
this
corn,
this
cornbread. Why do you feel that way about women in this area? Why, particularly Southeast Texas?
it's
Why
the
do?
it's the mentality. It's
Mm,
the mentality. The mentality is screwed. The mentality has been, let me see, what word can I say? The mentality has been put through the ringer and then dipped in the garbage disposal and turned on several times. I'm
damn.
serious. And when you have that type of mentality, you're in a situation, from a man's standpoint, you're in a situation like, what do you do in that situation?
Tr
You
Eve said, "Is it really a Beaumont thing?"
um, you know what? It's not. I mean, this happens all over. It ain't just exclusive to the area we are in.
Hmm.
It happens all over. At the end of the day, nothing in this life is promised. Not marriage, not the one you claim to love. None of that, none of that is guaranteed in this life, man.
For
And
sure.
I had to come to that realization early on in life. And when I came to it, hey man, I accepted it. I took it and I rolled with it, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is the truth. This is the truth, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yolanda Smith says she hear what Cornbread saying. Okay. Hey man, y'all need to go ahead and share this show, man. You know what I'm saying? It don't take that long to share it. Share it on your Facebook. And like I said, man, if y'all want to call in 409-233-0017, what we're talking about, what a man wants in a woman, and I'm talking to Cornbread, and I'm talking to Mr. Stacy Lewis right now, and we just having a conversation about in general what men would prefer and want in a woman. So like I said, we're not bashing. We're just three guys having a conversation about different subjects and different opinions or whatnot. So like I said, if y'all want to call in, ladies, we had a caller earlier. We didn't even fresh out the gate. She jumped out and it was very entertaining what she was saying. So but anyway, man, let's keep it moving, man. Uh looking at some of these, and like I said, man, if I can't bring up your comments and stuff like that, I'm sorry. We're having a conversation. So everybody comment will not be brought up. So don't get mad at me, you know what I'm saying? As far as uh Ken say Cornbread looks disgusted when he was talking about the females and stuff in this area.
So,
So
I'm sorry, nobody likes to taste the medicine, but medicine.
for sure, for sure. Let's get on something. Let's get on the easy going now. So big. Let's get on the good looks. Let's get on the looks, man. You know what I'm saying? How important y'all think looks are? You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, looks can get in the way. You know.
A lot of people get hung up on looks. Looks are wow. Looks cross a lot of people up. Uh, both men and women. I guess they would. Most men and women today would agree with the fact that they're not going to be with someone that they can't take out in public and not feel embarrassed or ashamed.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, yes, a lot of people do put a lot of credence into looks. A lot of people put a standard on, yes, my significant other has to look a certain way.
Mm.
Uh, does it matter to me? Uh, I learned that it's the ones that men label as bad, them the ones who are the biggest problems.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I learned. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Uh,
not really big on the superficial. You know what I'm saying? I'm more big on the beneficial.
you know what? When we was talking about Stacy was talking about as far as holding the conversation, and I think that a lot of females don't get to that man that can hold that conversation because of the looks. You see the man and you be like, he ain't all that. I ain't finna mess with him or whatever. You going on looks, and this man probably has a dope conversation. He's into a lot of different things. He can offer you a lot of different perspectives on life and views, opinions, politics, whatever it may be. And the looks got in the way. And like you said, a lot of people are superficial, man. And let me ask y'all this: do you think the older you get, the less superficial you get? Do y'all think so?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
man. I think it's just all mindset, you know. But Ladonna said, "Ugly the better."
Yo, they wilding in these comments, man. I'm trying to hold face, man. They going off in these comments, man. I know you gonna lie, especially Ken. He is tripping.
Yeah, I can't. But man, I mean, looks get you in the door. I mean, unless you met somebody who's lifelong friendship and you
Yeah,
just
true
got
that.
past that.
Uh-huh.
Initially, if it's somebody you never knew, I mean, we all do it. We like photos of people who look good. You know, for those
hmm
who we don't think so, we just don't. It is what it is, and I think anybody, man or woman, you like to be courted around with someone who looks good or compliments you. I mean, come on. I mean, it used to be a thing for us.
hmm
You know, you go through the mall and somebody look at you and say, "That's you." You want that?
you bring her to the family function, and Uncle say that's you, nephew.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me, Unc. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think you're right about that. Unless you grew up with that person, you went to school with that person, and you passed the looks. But I think too, as far as the whole package, I think as far as looks go, if you see that person, handling their business, what I'm saying, as far as the package, I think as far as the full package, I think you can go past the looks. Like the looks are not as important if everything else is legit, as far as them holding down, having a, what I'm saying, nice job, goals are getting knocked out, money, whatever, financially they're good and stuff like that. I think you get past the looks a little bit on that a whole package, because TR Eve said you got to be attracted to the package. She said, is that wrong? I don't think that's wrong. I'm just saying you
But
might
Floyd,
miss
how
the
you get there? That's the
man.
question.
You can't be. I don't think
So
you can't be really superficial like that.
I think something had to be established. I mean, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors, right? And there's people who look like they have something or look like it's everything together, but in reality, it's not. You know, so we're going off base of our assumption. So in order
Mm,
to know that she has everything in line, if we just saying from a man's perspective, then you have to have established some sort of relationship with that person, whether it was friendship or being around networking with that individual to really and truly know that they have whatever it is that we're saying is all put together. So I mean, there's just a little backstory to it of some sort.
Mm.
The
Uh,
baddest got the wide backs.
the baddest guy. Hey, on the one, there's a lot of people in the comments, man. Make sure y'all share this show, the Kickback Podcast, man. I got guest Cornbread. I got guest Stacy Lewis on the show, man. Y'all make sure y'all share this. And if y'all want to chime in, y'all can dial 409-233-0017. It's at the bottom of the screen. But can y'all put from a 1 to 10, how important is looks for y'all? As far as people in the comments from a 1 to 10, 10 being most important, 1 not that important. Uh, okay. Tia said mindset over looks.
I'm with
I
that.
I like that.
I like that
I
logic.
like I like that. The mindset is so important. The
Very.
mindset is so important. Okay, the numbers coming in. Ken, Mr. Griffin with a 9. Okay, Miss Michelle, she says a 5. Okay, she said a 5. Ken, a 6. Okay, numbers. LaDonna, she said the uglier the better. She went with a 3. So she's sticking true to
Unknown caller.
oh, we gotta call it. Hold on, let's see. Go
Ooh.
go ahead, caller. Uh what it do? Man, why I can't get my hold on, call man, I'm tripping on my caller thing, man. I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure what's going on with my calling thing, man. It's just wilding out right now. Uh go ahead, caller. Uh I think she hung up.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you calling. My bad.
So this is TRE. I just want to
Oh,
make sure
it's
I clear up
T.I.
any
Eve on the
smut.
scene again. What's up, T?
I just want to make sure I clear up any smut that might have been, misconstrued and put on my name for what I said. What
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to say is there has to be an attraction, in my opinion, at first, so that you can be interested in learning more about the person. If you find that, they're shallow or they don't meet your standards in other ways, but they're just a pretty package, then you probably won't proceed. But I honestly feel like there has to be some type of attraction for you to even be interested. I really honestly feel like a lot of times, and this is just based on, like Stacey had alluded to, pictures and, I feel like social media and things like that. I really feel like sometimes people be on here trying to say, oh, I'm interested in their mind. I'm interested in this and that. And I don't really feel like that's the case all the time. I'm just being honest. I also feel like the attention that certain individuals get versus those that don't, I really feel like it's more superficial. But if I say that you have to be attracted to the package, that's just the beginning. That's what I wanted to clear up. I didn't say that was the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
it's just to get the conversation started. So I don't think that, if for whatever reason you end up connecting with someone, attempting to connect with them, and then you realize that they are maybe, subpar, maybe they don't mentally stimulate you, or whatever the case, that you just continue to breeze past that. Because I think that's going to affect the quality of the relationship. But it has to start somewhere. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I see you cleared that up. I was thinking that, as far as looks, what you were saying was like, looks is gonna, what I'm saying, that's go get the, that's part of the package. As far as to
Yeah,
get
and then
to
I
the
wanted to clear up the word package too.
yeah, that is true. Did you hear the first caller?
No, I didn't. Once I got off, I heard it logged on, and when I saw a comment, that's when I had got a chance to log on, so I didn't get to hear it. I'll go back and watch it.
Yeah, I would love your perspective on the first caller when she was talking about
Okay.
she don't want she's not trying to be submissive to a man and all that. I'm not knocking her
What is
opinion.
it? Oh,
Oh, you did
okay.
say something about that. You did you say something like what is submissive?
No, I mean that what last time.
Oh no, I thought you said that just a few minutes ago, maybe like earlier.
Oh no 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 no! I had just caught on when I think Cornbread was talking about. Remember when we were talking about the area and he was just saying his
Mm-hmm.
perspective on people's mentality. So that's when I came in. But that's a conversation for another time. To be honest with you, submission is not necessarily a negative thing, but because the way that it has been misinterpreted, it's seen as a negative thing
Mm-hmm.
because there's a whole other side to that submission. Like if you're being submissive, then the partner must be a lot of other things that are considered qualities, and it works together. But people think submissive mean obeying and bowing and down to and doing whatever, and that's not really what submissive means in my opinion. So
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying. But that's a whole nother situation or
For,
whatever.
for sure, no doubt. And I always appreciate you chiming into the show. I don't think did you email me you didn't email me the shirts thing. I don't think you did.
Yeah, I did. You had told me that you had got it. We had talked about it a little bit after the fact. So I told you I was gonna update you and let you know when I get it and launch it.
Okay, just making sure I missed the email as far as something because I said how it looked.
Yeah, you talked to me about it. You gave me some feedback. You
Okay.
liked it.
Okay. All right. Well,
All right.
I appreciate you calling. Thank you, Miss Trina.
No problem.
All right.
Bye.
That was Trina. That was the therapist of the show. She's the therapist of the show, man. She always have a great insight, man. But yeah, I mean, she always comes through and she brings some good knowledge and some good perspective and stuff like that. But let's keep it moving. Let's keep it rocking. Um, Man, what do y'all think about the private space? What do you think about a man wanting that private space, man? Two, man, might get real on this part. I don't think females understand what it means about private space. And let me say this: I got a homeboy. Well, I got a brother of mine, and he says, sometimes at nighttime, maybe it might be 1, 2 in the morning, and he's stressed out. He goes for a ride. He say he goes for a ride, and you know, and I say, damn, your girl just let you hit the block like that, go for a ride, clear your mind. He said, yeah, man. I say, dang, bro, you know how many females will be like, where you going 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning? You don't know where you're going. You just going riding.
Does
I
this
say,
friend live in Beaumont?
yes, he
What?
does. I say, bro, I,
What?
I wish I could do that. I wish I
I'm
could.
about to do the Scooby Doo.
I,
What?
I was like, I wish I could get up 2 o'clock in the morning insane, babe. I'll be back. Where you
Uh,
going? I gotta clear my mind. I gotta just go somewhere. I just gotta hit some corners. Just let me. And she respects that. Say, hey, bro, you
mm,
might have you a winner. You might have you a winner, son.
might have
Because
you there, kid. Wherever you are, hold on to that one.
I
That
say,
one got understanding, brother. Hold on to
I
that one.
don't. I say if I told her that, she finna jump on the passenger side. She say, oh, I'm coming too. Let's ride together. And
To answer your question, man, I believe everybody needs their private space. Everybody needs a moment to recollect and collect their thoughts and
mhm.
breathe and just put everything in perspective. And sometimes that requires for that person just to
If you look
go
like the
somewhere,
Gilly.
you know what I'm saying, or be somewhere where they're not disturbed.
Mm.
You
Okay,
know,
Ashley said, but when you have trust and there are no insecurities, there's no problem. Okay, so Ashley, you letting your man get up 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. He say, babe, I gotta hit some corners. Just let me go. I gotta get some air. You cool with that, Ashley? Ashley, come on. You hopping in the car. You hopping in the car with that man. You're not giving that man no space. Megan says you have to build that level of trust with your man. Not all women are insecure. Mm, I don't know if these females are capping or not. Well, why not? She's not insecure. Just oh, okay. Okay. She
that's
say
very
two. She said wait 2 or 3 hours and tell me you're going fishing. I'll be all right. Okay, Desiree say give her a little lie.
I don't quite understand this. Like, because I think we're missing the mark.
We all
This is
miss. I was just
about
giving. I was just giving my opinion on. I was giving a story, and it kind of took off.
no, but I get you, and the story is valid, right? But I'm looking at the comments as they coming up, and it's like, no, 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 no. I'm talking about what men want and what we desire as far as private space. There are ways that we have been able to digress from life's traumas, things going on at work, bills, if it's, baby mother problems, whatever it is, kids. How do we cope with that, right?
Mhm.
So for some of us, playing a video game, going to the gym, going outside, smoking, drinking, taking a ride, is private space needed? Everybody needs it because everybody has their own coping mechanism. What if I need my space away from you? You will causing me all this trauma, all this headache, and then I want you to be close to me? No, baby, I want to watch the game. What Everybody has to have their own piece, you know. Everybody has to have their own thing. Just because you get in a relationship does not mean that you lose your own identity. And if we're doing anything to do that, then we don't have a relationship. What you have is you have a stool pigeon, a bodyguard, a micromanager, and you don't need nobody micromanaging your life.
Mhm. Especially a grown ass man.
Right.
Well, I mean, look, if you're talking about a man gonna cheat, man, and that's your word as far as the insecurities, then
Hmm.
that's one of the issues that men have. If you feel that way, then we need to go ahead and address it. Because one of the things that men don't like stuff being lagged on, edged on the whole time.
Hmm.
No, I mean, Floyd, North End, right?
Right. For
Look, if
sure.
we got beef, we want to squash this right now. I have never heard of no lifelong beef, no year-long beef. If there's a problem that we got going on, we need to settle this today.
Hmm.
We don't look for anytime later to handle this. So that was just one of the things that I don't quite understand, you know. And for a woman, if we're talking about who our partner is, I need you to understand me, understand what I need in this
Hmm.
moment. You may not like it, but if you care about me, then how can we advance this relationship if you worried about me having to take a ride out in the middle of the night because you think he out about to go find somebody else? You
Hmm.
should be good. Your pedestal should be right.
Yeah. True that. Ashley said men need we need their time just like we need our me time. Like when I go get my nails done, hair done, I don't have a problem as long as I'm not disrespected and you're innocent. She said you're innocent until proven guilty. Okay, Ashley. Okay, I like how you talking. Yeah, for sure. We do need our. We do. We definitely do need our time. And like you said, Stacy, you need to understand who your man is. And if you feel that way, then y'all need to have a conversation why you feel that way. Y'all need to have an understanding. Why do you feel that that man is finna go out and cheat? Because he needs some space, because he needs some air, because he needs to get away from a hostile situation that y'all might have had an argument, and he wants to hit.
Unknown caller.
Okay, caller, man, boys is chiming in. So, go ahead, caller. Oh man, I got multiple callers. Hold I got multiple callers. Hold on, let me get it straight, man. My thing is all off, man. Hold on 1 second, caller. I'm finna get you right. Well, I'm trying to get you right, man. I don't know what's going on. Dang, man, people blowing up right now. I got multiple callers and everything. So hold on, let's see.
Mm.
Hold on, let's see. Let me see. I don't know why I'm losing Wi-Fi for some reason. That's why my callers is. Hold on, callers. Oh man, that's the homie Sierra too. It's not letting me pick it up for some reason. I don't know, my Wi-Fi tripping, but um Cassie said his space in I'm his space in air. So hey, hold on. God dang it. Hold on, caller. Hello? Hold on, caller. I was trying to get you on the hold on. Who is this? Oh, this Megan. Okay, Megan, my bad. You sounded like somebody else. Yeah, you sounded like the homie. Man, I got people calling and doing all kind of things. I say the phone is going crazy right now. And uh my Wi-Fi is not I don't know. It's just so many people calling right now, man, that Cornbread, can you hear her?
I can hear a little bit.
She said something like she don't as
Well,
far as the
like I said, nobody likes to taste the medicine, but you got to take it to feel better.
so why do you feel the need to represent for uh the women for Beaumont?
Even to, I didn't catch the beginning, but if we want to talk about what men want, men first need to communicate
My bad on the
and
tech
tell their
problems.
woman what they want.
Yeah, my bad on the tech problems. I'm sorry. We're just having a few tech problems. Caller, let them know who you is. I apologize.
My name is Megan.
Okay.
I'm from Beaumont.
Okay. She from BMT for sure.
Yes, I'm from BMT. As we talking about the looks, I
Yeah.
feel like I'm a beautiful woman, and sometimes I feel like people just look at my looks. People don't even try to get to know my mind. So if
Hmm.
men want a woman with uh, a good mental or spiritual or emotional, all these needs, first you need to go look into that kind of woman. You can't just try to look at a woman for her looks and then expecting to get some intellectual conversation or get something out of that when that's not what you went to go look for. So I feel like we kind of got to be clear on that because all men are not looking for intellectual women.
Really? So you think a man sees a beautiful woman and he doesn't want to get to know her past that?
Big facts.
So what you're saying is just sexual when they don't want to get to know you at mentally. It's just only physically.
That's correct. Yes, it's only physically. Even like me and you have had conversations about health, right? So you kind of
Mhm.
know like where I'm coming from and what I'm kicking. And I even feel like men don't even get to know me as far as like what I do, what I like. I have a business and men will come hit my business page to have sex with me and not even support my business.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you feel, I mean, is this, do you think men in Beaumont particularly think this way or is this in general?
I don't want to say men in general because I haven't got, I haven't ventured out for men in general. I currently live in Beaumont, and I'm going to say it's been for men from Beaumont, and it ain't just single men; it's married men. If we want to get at that, so I feel like a conversation needs to be had with married men. Why do married men try to come at single women when they're married? Like, what are you looking for in a single woman that you can't find in your marriage?
That is true. I think because you know what, I was talking to a friend of mine, a close friend of mine today, and he wanted me to post a question. I apologize for not posting that question. I got a little busy, but he posted something as far, and we was having a conversation, and we was talking about married men, and I said something about cheating and something that related to men, and it was mostly the married men that was inboxing me saying, why you talking about this and that, and oh, why you giving these females a pass? And I'm like, dang, this is the first question I brought up pertaining to men. Why is this an issue? You're married, you're happy. Why is you inboxing me talking about this
They
and
not
that? And you know
happy.
what I'm
They not
saying?
happy.
So
They're guilty, and they're trying to lurk as single women. And I feel like you need to, as a man, you need to be secure in your marriage. If you didn't want to get married, you shouldn't have got married. If you want to be a man in the streets, be a man in the streets. Don't try to come lurking at us single women because us single women want to be married and want to have families. So my thing is like the TED Talk needs to be amongst the men. What married men are setting the standard for single men to even find intellectual women?
mm. So mostly married men are hitting on you. You
Oh
think?
yeah, it
Really?
ain't a thing. It's a it.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's that's spicy right now. Whoever calling right now, give me the call back, caller. Just call back, give him a few minutes. I do apologize. I gotta get some. I've been having technical difficulties. I'm not even gonna lie. So caller, give me a chance to breathe with Miss Megan, and then I'll give to you, and hopefully we'll be able to get you online. But a lot of females are agreeing. Uh, Miss Desiree Gray say speak. Miss Nichelle said preach. So I
Yes,
guess
ladies. Yes, ladies. That's what I'm talking about. I'm representing
Desiree
for the
with the
ladies, and I want to go. I want to go to the mental health talk too. So my thing is like there needs to be another TED talk with the men as to why men aren't vulnerable enough to speak up about mental health. And if you want a woman to support you with mental health, find that woman that's going to listen to you. Men are not seeing the red flags going off, and you're settling for women that can't support you. Go find a woman that can support you. And if you're not doing that, then you settling. And I don't feel like a man or a woman should settle for less. So I feel like men get mad at us and we're not supporting them emotionally. Go find a woman to support you emotionally. And if not, baby, go to therapy.
mm,
I don't have a problem with supporting my men emotionally, but you got to communicate that with me. Women, y'all want us to be some mind readers. Communicate with me as a woman. Hey, I need you to support me mentally. I don't even get men to do that. And a few men have, and I've met men that said they wanted to commit suicide. And I'm glad that they were comfortable enough to tell me that. But my thing is like I like to have those conversations. No conversation is off limits with me. But then again, it goes back to me. If men stop looking at me, Megan's looks, then maybe you could see that women are intellectual and they can have these deep conversations and they will support you. But y'all not looking for that.
mm. uh my hairstylist, if I want to, I mean, I don't know if a hairstylist or whatever, but Desiree Dumas said they're bold these days. They don't care if you single or married. So wow.
They don't.
uh Ken was saying that females is causing men to have mental issues. That's how he feels.
So if we want to get my friend, I'm about to get deep on you. Mental issue is really it stems from nutrition and food. So number one, you need to have a clean diet, and you
Mm,
can't blame a woman to give you mental issues. You don't have to deal with that woman, friend. Go find you a woman that's gonna support you, friend.
mm,
I don't care if my man want to sell hot dogs on the street. I'm gonna support my man selling hot dogs. I sell cookies. Ain't no man trying to support me in my business and buy my cookies.
mm.
And I ain't talking about cookies below the waist. I'm talking about vegan cookies.
Okay, okay. Miss Trina say we will not be blaming women for all men's mental health issues. I need these men to stop with
At
using
all. At all. Cause we all have our own choices and we
loctician.
all
My
can make
bad.
our own decisions.
My loctician. My bad. Not my hairstylist. My loctician. My bad. Uh,
Yeah, it's a choice. It's a choice for you to get your mental health together, not a woman.
mm.
And if men want to lead, you need to get your mental health together first so you can lead that woman.
Ooh. There's a race that they want dummies that just want them to buy them a sack of weed and some pills so they could do whatever. Whoa, whoa, that's the bottom men right there. The sack of weed and pills. Kiara Russell with the woo. Okay, Mitchell mental issues stem from black hate. Period. Okay. The comments is rolling in, Megan. I wish you could see all these comments right now, but it's kind of hard to
I'm
post
looking
them.
at a friend.
Yo, if y'all are picking up, if y'all liking what Megan's saying, man, if y'all feeling her, y'all could call too at 233-0017. Y'all could share this show. The show is episode 99, What a Man Wants from a Woman, and Megan is definitely giving her opinion and her perspective on men, married men at that, shooting a shot at her. And I appreciate you calling, Megan, because you definitely is dishing up some some good info. But I thank you for calling though, Meg.
You're welcome, friend. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, thank you. I tried to move
Call
on to.
from Kiara.
Oh, okay. Key. Kiara.
I'm here.
Okay. Oh man, that was a smooth transition. That was a
It
smooth
was, right?
transition. Yeah, I got that good. So what do you think? What do you think is going on? I see you was trying to
Woo!
call. So I mean, what did you have to say? What piqued your interest in calling? Hello. Uh-oh. Did we lose her? Man, I thought we had a smooth transition. I don't know what happened to the caller. I don't know. Maybe she hung up or something. I don't know. Maybe she just wanted to chime in. But yeah. Oh, hold on. Are you still there?
I got you. I got you. Yeah, I'm here. I'm still
Okay.
here.
Oh man, I thought I lost you. So yes, Miss Trina, we'll do a part two. And let me just let y'all know right now that the Kickback podcast will be returning in a couple weeks. I'm taking next week off. Hopefully some stuff work out or whatever. And you know what I'm saying, to be a new space, new location and everything and stuff like that. So in a couple weeks, you might see a new location. We go get back to rocking again. I hate to take a break like that, but it's a must. So, but
Okay.
so what do you feel? What made you call? What's up?
Okay. I called first on the privacy question.
Okay, we could talk after
Or
that.
the topic, that is. It wasn't a question, it was a topic.
Mm-hmm.
Because of course, being married to my husband for as long as I've been, and being his friend first and foremost before anything.
Okay.
Um, I think a lot of women miss that when it comes to. Hold on just a second, because I'm getting some feedback from my computer while I'm talking. I need to mute my computer. There we go. All right. So, being his friend first and foremost, we both go to a therapist, my husband and I.
Mm.
And
Same therapist.
we same therapist, but she doesn't. I love. We've been going to her for 2.5 years, so she sees us separately and she sees us together. And there's nothing that she crosses between us. So she's very professional, Black woman from California, awesome, and we respect each other on 3 different lenses, and our spaces and how we share our time together, even how we separate our time from one another. We have our individual time, we have our time with our kids, and then we have our time together as a couple. We also work together too. So that's another sector of our lives that we share. And then with that, we have to be true professionals with what we do. You know, don't blur the lines when it comes to business, whenever we're out here doing our things together.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I don't understand how, I guess because our lives are a little different from others, I understand that private time completely.
Okay.
So you posed the question about getting up in the middle of the night, maybe going for a ride, maybe going for a walk. He will text me if he's going to get up in the middle of the night, because he knows I'm an early riser. He's not. We know each other by now.
Mm-hmm.
If he decides to get up, go for a ride or go for a walk down to the lake, he'll just send me a quick text. Hey, Key, I'm going for a walk. I'm going for a ride real quick. If you need anything from me, just call me.
Mm.
Cool. I know I can always reach him. He will always answer the phone because he know I'm not going to question him. I know he's a man of integrity. I know he cares about our household. I know he cares about our kids and our family and our marriage. There's no need for me to question him. He's never brought anything into our home or into our marriage to harm us. And we established that from the jump.
Mm-hmm.
So, problem for me. There
So
may be a problem for others if they have not established that or have that understanding. Because first of all, we're human. At the end of the day, we're all human. I don't like when women treat men like kids, and I see a lot of women treat men like kids, like boys.
mm-hmm.
That frustrates me.
So let
I
me
grew up with a man, my father.
let me ask you
I
this.
never saw him treated as a kid. Huh?
So communication is helping lead to the understanding from both of y'all.
Absolutely.
Mm,
Absolutely. If why would I deny him of wanting to take his space? Why? If it's gonna make him better when he come home and want to be with me, he just lost his father to COVID back in September in
mm-hmm,
2021.
mm-hmm,
So we've been going through it together, the grieving process. Him more so than me because that's his father, but I'm married to him, and I love his family. So it's like me not having that understanding for my husband to be able to have that space for himself. I'm not going to deny that him. He has a whole space to talk for himself too. But if he want to go take a ride, take a ride. You help pay for all this over here. That's cool.
mm-hmm.
Long as you just checking with me, let me know what's going on. Because I'm not worried about you going out here with nobody. Because I'm good with mine. I know how I look. I know how I keep this up. I know how I carry myself. I
Mm-hmm.
know you respect me as your wife and as the mother of our children.
For sure.
Problem for me.
Uh,
And I feel like if that's not established, that's a problem for a lot of women. That's a huge problem.
you and it's understanding too. I went through something uh unfortunate for me in 2019. And to help cope with
Mhm.
that, I went and worked out, I went walking, I went jogging, and I texted my wife, and she knew. I'd be like, "Look, I'm finna go jog. I'm finna go exercise or whatever." And the understanding
Mhm.
that she had to let me have my space to cope with what I was going through, uh, I needed that. You know what I'm saying? And be honest with you,
Mhm.
I never thanked her for that. I might thank her after the show and be like,
Mhm.
babe, thank you for letting me have that space to go in the morning and jog and
Yes.
walk and do all that because I needed that or whatever. But it's definitely important, and communication is the key to helping understand your man and your woman, you know, um, with everything. Because if you don't communicate, then you're gonna have assumptions and you're not gonna fully,
No.
like it. Do you think as far as like being together for a long time, you just know your man, or know your woman, and as far as their moves and if they're acting strange, and you pick up on that? You think that's
You
important?
you be yeah, you become immune to their habits. Uh, but we're evolving as well. So there may be some things that my husband I may be accustomed to over the years I've known him. And as he evolves, those things may tweak or they may change.
Mm-hmm.
And I adjust myself. Like I'm a creature of habit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Taurus, so I'm a woman of routine. I'm like I'm expecting certain things. Like I anticipate my husband's needs. That's just me as a person. I am a nurturer naturally, and I anticipate certain things. But if something switches up, I always ask them just let me know so I can make that adjustment. Because I've come accustomed to certain things, and you will know your mate after a period of time. But again, like nothing changes. Like everything changes in life. There's no hour, minute, or second that's ever the same in this universe or in this world that we live in, or whatever you want to call it. So it's like I just wish people would give each other more grace. Like that's one thing that me and him talked about. We recently went to the Bahamas for vacation after ending our business cycle of what we were working on this year, and we just reflected with just being with each other, just talking about like the importance of grace and and patience with each other, understanding and being each other's friends. Because a lot of people just get so bogged down in like structure, rigid routine with their spouse. They only think of them as, okay, wait a minute, in the day, like you think it's my husband, like this is he's a whole person. He was a whole person before he met me.
Hmm.
I was a whole person before I met him. And if something were to happen to him or something happened to me, we're gonna be persons outside each other yet again. So give each other that grace, give each other that understanding. I like don't be so controlling. Like literally be each other's friends, love each other, show your appreciation when you can. You know, because you don't know when you ever have that chance to show them that again. Like anything can happen to us at any second of the day.
For sure.
And I love our black women. I feel like sometimes black women, we I know we've been holding down and doing so many things. I know a lot of women have different experiences, but come on, all our black kings out here are not out here just to get. There are some that are also willing to give, but regards of so many bad experiences for the people probably you ain't had no business being with,
Hmm.
firstly. And just like
Uh-oh, she hung up. she hung herself. She hung herself up. I didn't hang up. She hung herself up. She was talking good or whatever. Hey, I didn't hang you. Hey, I didn't hang you up, caller. I ain't gonna lie. I like what you were speaking. I like what you were speaking, but you know what I'm saying? We gotta move on anyway. But man, Bread, what do you think about the privacy, man? What do you think about females? Like, I mean, how important do you think privacy is, man? Before we move on to the last subject, man.
Privacy is very important. I just want to say this, man. It was supposed to be men talking about what they wanted in a woman, and it's a lot of women that's calling, chiming in, kind of speaking for men's behalf. And maybe we don't need that. We need to speak for ourselves. We need to be able to answer these questions so that women out there who need to be informed get the information. So we might have to do a part two. I hope you do a part two. If you do, I hope that we can get through it fully expressing ourselves how we need to. But back to what you just asked about the privacy, privacy is very important. Each party needs their privacy to collect their mind and their thoughts. It's nothing wrong with that. That's it.
Facts though. Desiree, you are right. That was a married woman speaking. Marriage and dating are two different things. That is for sure. Um, uh, Megan, the thing is, when I do shows like this, you know what I'm saying, I want to applaud Stacy Lewis and Cornbread for coming on these shows because I try to do shows like this, but a lot of men don't chime in. They don't uh they don't want to come on shows like this. So me personally, I respect Cornbread. I respect Stacy Lewis for coming on this show and giving their opinions, even if you do not like them, uh, and just having a great conversation. To be honest with you, because a lot of men they might talk about it and they might give their opinions online, but as far as to come on the show and express this and to interact with y'all is truly different. Ken, I'll invite you on part two. You know what I'm saying? But you go have to you might be a little she might be a little too spicy, but we'll see. But definitely we gonna do a part two. Um yeah, Kiara, thank you for clearing that up. I did not hang up on Kiara. Her phone died. Thank you for clearing that up just in case anybody thought I I cut off. But man, let's get on to the last question. I usually do these shows for man, you know what? Man, I don't know if I want to save it for part two. I don't know if I want to save it for part two, man. Um, whew. Uh, this kind of chimes in on the privacy. We're gonna be quick. This gonna be the last one because I got like three more, but I'm not gonna get to them other three. So we gonna do the last one right here. Is the mutual respect. The mutual respect. Um, because I feel like, and I seen it in some some instances that female is not mutually respecting the man out here. They're not respecting that hardworking man that's going out. I know a guy that's working his ass off, man. You know what I'm saying? Busting his ass at the job. His girl refuses to work. I mean, well, she works. She refuses to learn how to drive. She refuses to try to get a car. He busts his ass. He on his break, he goes to pick up from home, goes drop her off to work. He gets off of work, have to pick her up, got to bring her lunch, got to do all this and that. Don't respect him. Can't go out with his buddies. Don't have no privacy. It's no respect there, man. Good man. He just don't get no
That's
mutual
on him, bro.
respect. That's on
That's
him.
that's on him. That's on him.
Chime in,
Again,
Stace.
I'm just letting you know, man. We choose who we want to be with. Anytime I'm courting, trying to date,
Mm,
understand the other person, he had to say at some point that I don't see no problem with that. Oh, it's good. I can do that for you.
mm.
You can the will of a man or the will of a woman. You can't break that.
Nah,
So
Driz. That is true. Let me answer that question. It is an age gap. It's about 8 years. But you all right. You all right, Stacy. He does choose that, unfortunately, and I hate that he chose that. But it's only so much you could say as far as to help him out.
but to go with mutual respect, man, I
Hmm.
think that's just like a lot of the stuff that we're talking about right now. Is that it goes into your selection process, and whatever that may be, the reason why you chose that person. Um, but that's all I got. It's just go into the selection process. If there's any discontent that you may have, then you got to see a way out of that. You know,
Hmm.
um,
Um, Let me ask you this: as far as do you think, as far as a man to, as far as mutually respecting a female, uh, do you think it's more easier on our part to respect that female and let her do her thing, or is it that, or is it the case that some men don't respect the female as far as her trying to be independent or working or uh you know what, let me say an example. I know a female told me one time that sometimes with her man and her getting into an argument, he always throws in her face how her job makes less money than his, or he's paying majority of the bills, so she feels that he doesn't respect her in as for in the household. So do you think
money
that's
shaming, job shaming, that's lame, bro. That's lame.
Kendrick
That's
Smith.
lame. I bet it
mm,
ain't a man. I bet it
it
ain't
is
a
a
man
man.
chiming in. It
Press
is.
one.
I want to hear him.
It's a man. It's a man. Hey, caller.
Yo, what's going on?
What it do? Let the people know who you are.
Yeah, this K Smith
K Smith. Where you from?
from Beaumont.
From Beaumont. BMT in the building.
Yes,
What it do,
sir. Yes,
baby?
sir.
What's
Ain't
good?
nothing
What's
much,
good? What's
man.
good, man? I'm glad you called in, man.
I had to, man. I had to. I just been kind of sitting back watching,
For sure.
listening to the comments, and like I said, coming from a man, I think y'all still on that respect. That's the question, y'all, huh?
Yeah.
I think that most of the time when a man tries to respect a woman, he gets dealt with in a way by the female. She disrespecting him, talking crazy to him, and it makes you kind of step out of character.
Right.
And I mean, that's not me, but majority of men have dealt with that. When they trying to be the nice guy, you know what I'm saying, trying to treat her right, and she'll run over that guy. So it's kind of like you got to have a balance of, not necessarily hard, but strict to where she don't take advantage of you because we from Beaumont, man, where the women a little bit different. They're a little bit different from any other place.
Why what do
So
you
it's
mean
kind
by
of,
what do
what
you
I'm
mean
saying,
by different? What do you mean by different?
man, you could have a pretty woman, but she got a hard shell. You know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't, you thinking, damn, she a pretty girl. She gonna be quiet, nice. She rough. She tough. You know what I'm saying? She talking to you. What's up, nigga? What's up, cuz? He talking to you like that. You know what I'm saying? She cussing you out. You go any other place, that same pretty girl's gonna be quiet, gonna be sweet. But in Beaumont and shit, that chick, she come up from the gutter. She pretty, but she hood. So you gotta handle her in a certain way because shit, if you don't, nigga, she ain't even attracted to you. She don't want to fuck with you. You could be, hey baby, how you doing? Treating her nice, giving her flowers and shit. Nigga, she looking at you like, shit, I don't want you. If she wants the nigga that's, what's up, bitch? What's up, bitch? That's what she wants. She don't want that guy that's treating her nice. She don't want the guy because she gonna run over him.
One caller just said, well, not one caller, but one comment just said he cried because his grandma died and she called him HAN. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't know. And so they want you to open up and see what I had said earlier, man, when I was like, they make a nigga have mental issues. Because like I said, when you sitting there coming home from a long day of work, you got to walk into a house with the yapping and yapping. You making the money. You doing all that you got to do to take care of your family. But sometimes you greet it with, oh, nigga, I'm hungry. Or, not the respect that you deserve as a breadwinner. So some of these women want the good man, but shit, they not presenting good woman qualities. You sitting there, I want a good man, but shit, y'all out here tripping on a good man when you got one. And then when you got one, you in the club, partying, shaking your ass. That man been out working all night. He ain't coming home to a home-cooked meal. He ain't coming home to a clean house. But yet, y'all screaming, y'all want a good man. You got to, in order to have a good man, you got to first be a good woman. Then you can get a good man. So, I mean, it works both ways, man. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't want the good man, but you ain't being a good woman.
Hey, Ken, you
just don't go together.
Ken, do you think as far as sometimes I think that it's like the couple is waiting for the other person to be the first one. Like they're waiting, like that man is waiting for the woman to be a good woman, or that woman is waiting for that man to be a good man, but they can't never come together at the same time to be a good woman and a good man. It's always, this is a good man, but the woman's not good, and the opposite.
Well, I mean, the way I see it, man, I've always been who I'm going to be. I have good qualities. And it's for that woman to see a good quality in me and then say, we can grow together and say, I'm going to work on, his weaknesses. Like whatever I'm strong at, I'm not perfect, but I have some good qualities and I have some bad qualities. And in the woman that I'm looking at, I ain't going to go after a woman that got the same strong quality as me. I'm going to go for the one that has, wherever I'm weak at, for her to make me strong. And so, like I said, I don't mind opening up, telling a woman, hey, I had a bad day. Or, baby, I need your help. But when you do that, they turn around and shoot you with the bullet that you gave her. You giving her things to say, hey, baby, this is what's going on in my life. You open up to her, and they talk about you. They'll use that shit in an argument. They'll do whatever to hurt you with the information that you give them. So that's what I'm saying. It's like you can't talk to them. Because when you do talk to them and you tell them what's going on in your life or, family issues and shit like that, in an argument, they shit gonna come back up and they gonna talk about you. They gonna talk about your mama. They gonna talk about whatever it is that you told them. They gonna talk about you. So that's why men don't open up to y'all, because y'all take the information we give you and you try to hurt us with it, and that's facts.
I feel what you're saying,
not brother. Opinions. That's facts. So it's like that's why we would rather talk to a partner or whatever. You can't open up to the woman all the time because that information, she gonna hold it. It's like ammunition. Like, okay, I'm waiting on this nigga to fuck up. So whenever he do fuck up, I'm gonna hit him with this punch. And I'm gonna hurt him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been through things in my life. Father died and stuff like that. And sometimes I shut down. But it's for the woman, if you got a good woman, to say, baby, I know you having a hard day. I know what you've been through. Because as a man, I'm gonna be there for my woman when she's going through something. And sometimes you just need your woman to come rub your head or rub your back.
Facts.
But Beaumont, Texas, we don't have that. we don't have that, man. We got the type of woman that she wants you to be hard all the time. We don't have it, bro. I'm just being 100. We don't have it. You may find, I'm not saying every woman, because they got some good ones out here, but
yeah, no doubt.
It's few. It's few.
Ken, you know what I'm saying?
Whoever that chick was that said, every man cheating and all that, there's more women cheating than men these days. So just to keep it a buck.
100.
But hey, crickets.
Hey, you can't. I'm gonna do a part two. And
For sure, Burger. For sure. Hey,
a
hey,
couple
I just
weeks
want to
or
come
so.
through, man. And
And I definitely appreciate you calling, my brother. Hey, Ken,
bro, you know it's all love, baby.
is it anything you want to promote to the people? Are you doing anything that man, plug yourself and whatever you want to do, man? You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm just trying to do it all, man. I'm trying to
Well,
use everything that God gave me.
I'm just
I
gonna
do
say
crawfish, I do salad,
he do
do
crawfish,
t-shirts.
he do it all. Y'all want some
Yeah, I do it
crawfish?
all, man.
Y'all want some top of line salads? Hit up Ken. I'm
Man, holla at me, man.
just holler at him, man. I appreciate you for calling, man.
My bro, it's all love, man.
All
All
right,
love.
100.
All right, bro. 100.
All right, Ken was speaking from some experience, man. Yolanda Smith, you're definitely digging cornbread. Let me let you know, Yolanda Smith, cornbread. He has his own show on YouTube. Hey, cornbread, what's that show on YouTube you got? Just in case Yolanda Smith uh wants to chime in and check out the show, man, because she's definitely been digging what you've been saying. She's laughing at your stuff, all kind of stuff, man.
Well, the name of my show is called Unpopular Honesty. It's on
Mm-hmm.
every other day. The basis of the show is brutal honesty and hip
Mm-hmm.
hop. Sometimes the content and the subject matter stray outside of that, but for the most
Facts.
part, it's for brutal honesty and hip hop because that's what we need. That's what hip hop is missing these days. So that's what my is, and it's on every other day on my platform, Bread TV OMR. Thank y'all for watching.
Hey, let me let people know the one reason why I have cornbread on here because cornbread be speaking his mind. He speak the truth. He don't be sugarcoating. He has a dope podcast on YouTube that y'all need to check out. It's pertaining to music and hip hop and everything. And I'm a fan of it, so I always have him on the show. He's a regular. Whenever cornbread want to come on the show, he come on the show. It's all good. Stacy, I appreciate Stacy coming on the show because Stacy has great insight too. He has a great perspective. I'm definitely gonna go back and watch what these two brothers had to say as far as when we was talking on different subjects and stuff like that, and chop it up and throw some clips out there so people can see it, understand, and catch the jewels that they was dropping. Just in case y'all missed it. Um, but man, anything before we get out of here, as far as the mutual respect, anything y'all want to say before we get out of here, and you know what I'm saying, and do our thing because a part two is definitely coming. A lot of you talking about part two, so part two is gonna be in the works or whatever. So we definitely gonna do that part two and come with stats and all kind of stuff. And college, y'all could call in and express
You
what y'all want. Oh, somebody said Tripe City in the building. Shout out to the Tripe, man.
already, Pale Archie at his finest, baby.
Yeah, we don't discriminate, nothing like that. Rep where you from, because you from Beaumont. Shit, we ain't doing no tripping over here.
What's up, AG? Nah, to answer your question about
Mm-hmm.
mutual respect needs to be mutually reciprocated.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best way I can put that.
Simple and plain. Unpopular honesty. Tori LeBlanc just said.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Unpopular honesty, brother.
Unpopular honesty on YouTube. Hey, Tori, check it out. I promise you go like it, bro. For real though.
And I got a real hard one coming tomorrow, so get ready to get your job.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Tori, check it out. I'm telling you, man, it's 100 when it comes to hip hop for sure. Hey, Stacy, anything you want to chime in, uh, before we get up out of here, man? Because you have some good. You had some. I'm gonna go back and watch this because you said something earlier. I forgot what topic it was, but man, I was like, ooh, I can't wait to edit this and chop it up and throw like a good 3-4 minute clip on it so they can catch what he was saying. So anything you want to say before you get out of here when we was talking about it, saying as far as what a man wants in a woman.
No, I don't want to add anything more. I mean, I think we had a good dialogue. It kind of got bombarded with some other stuff,
It did. It always
uh,
do though.
but nonetheless, I look forward to part two.
Yeah, no doubt. Miss Megan said, "Cornbread, do you talk about Nip Hustle? How he was trying to establish himself, Dr. CV? I don't know if you ever did a show pretend.
I have not
Yeah.
discussed. I want to, but I want to do it correctly because I feel like brother Nipsey deserves a proper, representation on my platform because I respected the brother. You know what I'm saying? So
For sure.
I'm not just gonna throw something together. It's gonna be something that's gonna be of a high magnitude in his honor. Uh,
Stacy. Stacy. I mean, they talking about add something, Stacy. Add something, Stacy. He just added something. Yeah, y'all want Stacy. Stacy said he gave y'all. Y'all go. Amy. Amy, you actually came on late during the show, so just I mean, after the show over, just go ahead and watch it over again. It's gonna be on YouTube. In the morning. It probably might be on YouTube tonight, but in the morning for sure. It's gonna be on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, uh Spotify. It's gonna be on everything, you know what I'm saying? So you can either listen to the audio or you can even watch it again, man. But I definitely appreciate Cornbread and Stacy for coming on the show, man, because I think a lady said, why not more men chiming in? Why are men are not chiming in on here? And like I said, it's kind of hard to get the men to chime in. But when they do, I think y'all need to applaud Stacy and Cornbread for tapping in and being on this show, man. Because like I said, a lot of men ain't gonna come on here and give the dialogue back and forth with you ladies like that. So man, y'all need to go ahead and get Cornbread and Stacy Lewis. They props for coming on this show and just having that conversation with y'all though, for sure.
But I think it goes back to the earlier conversation that we was talking about, because instead of being accepted, and when a guy chooses to be vulnerable,
Mm-hmm.
is that just like Kenny was saying, that same thing is being used as ammo and getting pushed right back in front of you. Men don't have a safe space with someone they can trust. You know, if I swear, if millions of men feel like they can come on the show and they can just say something, and then it, it doesn't get jammed back in their face, or they won't look at as if they're weak or anything else like this, then guys will voice their opinion. But the one thing that guys don't want to do is they do not want to be ridiculed for expressing how they feel. And that's why we all shut down. That's why we be quiet. And when we bust, we bust. That's because of that.
No doubt. Go on to say said men feel attacked.
Very true, man. I mean,
For sure. For sure. Kiara say safe spaces are vital, without a doubt.
and it seems like every time a man is talking about what a man wants, you
Mm.
always get women that chime in and feel like they're the spokesperson for men. Men are supposed to be discussing what we like and what we desire in a woman, not the correction, not the misinterpretations, not the you mistook what I said and applied it to you. No, men are supposed to be addressing how we feel, what we like, what we desire in a woman. And
Mm.
if we can't talk, then yeah, it makes me shut down. It makes me not say anything because I feel like I'm not being heard.
Facts, man. Hey, and we go end it just like that, Stacy. I appreciate you, my brother, for coming on the show. I appreciate you what you're doing for the community. Um, Thank you. And Cornbread, I appreciate you also for coming on the show. You know what I'm saying, doing what you do always. We definitely gonna do a part two, Stacy. When you have some time, let me know. We'll we'll come together. We see if we can make something happen if you have the time. If both of y'all have some time, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
to come on and do a part two. And I see a couple fellas in the background in the comments saying they would love to come on, but we'll see how that is. We'll see how that go when the time pops off. But man, I thank y'all for coming on the show, man. And I appreciate y'all two brothers.
already, man. Appreciate you too. Thank you.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, y'all. So man, that was that was a great show. Though. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. We be betting the kickback been throwing out some great shows back to back to back to back. Man, y'all need to share this. Y'all need to tell y'all friends we having some great dialogue. And if y'all want to come on the show, y'all just hit me. Let me know. If y'all want to call the show, y'all just hit me. Let me know. Y'all could the thing down at the bottom 233-0017. Y'all share the show, man. And like I said, unfortunately think next week it's not gonna be a show. I'm trying to aim for the week after next, man. It's gonna be the 100 show. 100, man. And this 100 show. I think it's gonna kick off a lot of content. I'm also dropping. It's gonna be a morning show because you know what? A lot of people wake up and they don't want to get out of bed. They don't want to start their day. So the morning show is gonna be more motivational, man. It's gonna be some uplifting shit that's gonna get y'all, you know what I'm saying, on your feet and you know what I'm saying, trying to get it, knock out some goals, accomplish something, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we all need that motivational ass kicking in the morning, you know what I'm saying, to remind us of what we're doing it for. And you know what I'm saying, to establish ourselves, to knock out those goals and you know what I'm saying, fulfill our potential. So that morning show is gonna definitely be dope, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, if you have a story, you know what I'm saying, how you overcame something and how you got past it and how you doing your thing, I want you to come on the show. I want you to say your story in the morning because somebody might need that in the morning to get their day started and be like, damn, I was going through that just like that. And you know what I'm saying? You know, we need that. So the morning show is gonna be popping off pretty soon. And man, I appreciate y'all for chiming in. Don't forget to share this. Oh, Mother's Day weekend. I gotta see what Mother's Day weekend was. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, everybody that called in. Sunny and Rain podcast. Thank you, Kiara. And if somebody else called in and they couldn't, I'm sorry, my bad. I was having technical difficulties. Okay. But man, y'all have a great weekend, man. Y'all stay positive. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay away from people with raggedy energy. All right. I'm finna get out of here, man. I'm finna chill. But I thank y'all, man. This was a great show. So, man, y'all be blessed. I'm out of here. 100.